So the Lakers win the tip. So let's take a look at the Boston. Celtics starting lineup. They've got Bird. Parrish is out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Ainge. And it's Johnson in at the point.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical. Length, size, touch. Unguardable inside.
Now here's Bird. Parrish, the pass to Johnson. Here's Bird. Nails it from the high post.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Worthy. Down low. Tries the hook. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Bird. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Bird's got his second basket of the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
So it's the Celtics now. Pass to McHale. Scott against Ainge. Now here's Bird. Fires for three. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, the quick release, Bird gets that shot off in an instant. He was ready and waiting to strike.
And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's McHale. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Parrish. Abdul-Jabbar misses. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Ainge dishes to Parrish. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Johnson.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Abdul-Jabbar connects on the open J. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Chalk up 2 there. 9 points for Larry Bird.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Worthy. Pass to Scott. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Off with the layup. Celtics leading by 5. On the wing, Ainge, defended by Scott. McHale left side. Dennis Johnson on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Parrish with the screen on Abdul-Jabbar. No good from Bird.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Scott. That's short off the rim.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Here's Ainge. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. Thompson, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And a change for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for Kevin McHale. Here's Walton. Johnson outside. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Cooper's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Ceasing's checked in. Lakers trail by 5. Worthy with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Johnson with a screen on Johnson. Here's Worthy. The rebound by the Celtics. A minute 50 left to play in the first. tries the spin move. Seasting passes to Johnson. And Walton kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Walton a screen on Worthy. Boston again missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Trailing by 5. It's Worthy missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Seasting with the bucket.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Johnson, the pass to Green. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Seasting. Bird against Worthy. 16 feet away. A nice shot by Bird. Bird's got 11 points.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Now, here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. To the middle, here's Green. And Magic with the gorgeous assist.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Seasting is out there with Vincent. Then there's Wedman. Then it's Walton. And it's McHale in at the 4 spot. To the paint. McHale against Thompson. Vincent the pass to McHale. Back to Vincent. Walton a screen on Cooper. Lets it go from deep. Vincent misses. The Lakers trail. Pass to Cooper. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cooper's got his first points of the game.
How about Cooper taking advantage of the opportunity there? Gets himself open and cashes in.
Celtics passing it around. Here's McHale. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So he gets them both.
You talk about footwork in the post, I think McHale is without peer. And it takes a lot of practice to refine the footwork that he has. That's dedication to your craft on full, fruitful display.
The Celtics with the lead. Here is Seasting. Pass to Walton. Here's Vincent. Buries it down low. And the Celtics lead by 3.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. Los Angeles with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Thompson. Worthy comes in for Thompson. And it's Johnson in for Matthews. The Celtics also changing it up. Robert Parrish is checked in for Walton. Bird comes in for Vincent. And it's Johnson in for Seasting. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Green. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Defended by Parrish. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Johnson outside. Bird inside the three-point line. Rebounded by the Lakers. The baseline jam. Johnson can't hit. So it's the Celtics now. Johnson down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Did you see that? Crossed the defender up and left him grasping at air.
And then exploded to the bucket for the finish. That was just an outstanding play from start to finish.
Oh, Kareem, strong and focused.
Oh, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
To the inside. Here's Parrish. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Scott in for Cooper. And then for Boston. Walton's checked in for McHale. And Ainge is subbed in for Wedman. Ainge, the pass to Johnson. Rebound by Johnson. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Worthy. And Boston with the rebound. Parrish has got his 5th rebound in this one. Goes up on the high post. And it's Parrish with the jam.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Johnson outside. Pass to Scott. No one near him. And the jumper falls for him. Scott's got his first points in this one.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers high squad. Let them hear you.
This is checked in for the Lakers. Edmonds checked in for the Celtics. .137 left in the first half. Now Ainge. Still yet to score. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Johnson. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
At his position, the point guard, there are not many players that possess the size that Magic Johnson has, and he knows how to use it on the interior.
Johnson wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Pass to Scott. Back to Johnson. The kick out to Worthy. And here is Scott. Shot clock at 5. High post shot. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Johnson. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Walton's checked in for the Celtics. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Rambis kicks to Johnson. Outside, Scott. Worthy with a clean look. Misses the three. Ainge with the ball. And stolen by Scott. From deep three-point land. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans half-court shot on roll. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Boston leading by 4. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson is out there with Byron Scott, and it's Green, and it's Worthy in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Bird. Bird finishing in close.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout this game.
Johnson outside. Scott the pass to Johnson. Johnson double team. Back to Scott. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Scott's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Bird. And here is McHale, guarded by Green. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 from Johnson. Scott pulls it in. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Johnson. Now here's Green. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The hook. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12 in the game.
Boy, Abdul-Jabbar just showing off that smooth offensive game he has. It's tough to handle his combination of size, skill, and agility.
Now, here is Bird. He's got 13. Here's McHale. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's 6 points for Kevin McHale. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Johnson outside. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Nice hook shot. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
The Celtics with the lead. Inside. Here's Parrish. Plays it up and banks it in.
Tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
Down low, here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Parrish. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 4. Johnson outside. Shoots over Johnson. Johnson with some nice D. And the Celtics with possession here. The 15-footer. No good from Bird. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up to the Lakers. Scott. It's good. Scott's got 4 this quarter.
Scott really attacking inside, relying on his agility to get that shot up and down.
And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
The Laker girls. Let's make some noise.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And here is Ainge. He has yet to score. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. McHale misses. The Lakers trail. Johnson outside for the tie. And it's Green missing. Worthy against Bird. Danny Ainge on the wing. McHale upside. And he comes up with the deuce. McHale's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Parrish. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist by Johnson.
That's the great equalizer. Defenses try to keep Kareem out of the post, but he can face you up as well.
Ainge dishes to McHale. Now Bird. Over Worthy. Drills the baseline jumper. And that's 15 points for Larry Bird.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Timeout called the Lakers. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. .59 seconds left in the third. Matthews left side. Lakers passing it around. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Thompson.
Thompson from close range, pretty much automatic.
Here is Seasting. Pass to Vincent. Puts one up from 19. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Wedman. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Walton missing.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Thompson passes to Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Celtics. They lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got McHale. Vincent is out there with Seaston. Then there's Redmond. And it's Walton in at the center. Here is Seaston. McHale passes to Vincent. Here is Seaston. 5 on the clock. The shot comes out. Good D by Matthews. Here's Cooper. Outside Matthews. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Walton. Abdul-Jabbar overcomes the tight defense inside.
And when we talk about players who don't mind shooting with a hand in their face, Kareem's at the top of the list.
Seaston passes to Wedman. Left block shot on the way. Shot's good by McHale. McHale's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Los Angeles Lakers. Timeout Lakers. Magic Johnson checked in for Matthews. Celtics also with a sub. Larry Bird's checked in for Vincent. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. Coach was blunt with his assistant. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Cooper. Back to Johnson. Out to Thompson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. There's the triple. And again, the Lakers no good. Here's Boston now. Here's Bird. Almost, but it rolls out. Cooper, the pass to Johnson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
We talk a lot about the importance of team chemistry. Cooper, excellent connection right there on the alley-oop.
Pass to McHale. Good, nice job down low. And 12 points for Kevin McHale.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
So it's the Celtics now. Following the shot by Kareem. Here is Seaston. To the paint. To take the lead. And McHale finishes inside. McHale's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Johnson finishes inside with ease.
Coming alive in a big situation. Buckets like this is why Magic Johnson is called Magic Johnson.
And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Make some noise for your Lakers team.
changes for the Lakers. Green, he's checked in for Thompson. Worthy comes in for Thompson. And it's Scott in for Cooper. Then for the Celtics, Robert Parrish is checked in for Walton. Ainge comes in for Wedman. And it's Johnson in for Seasting. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Johnson. Now Bird. Bird lets it fly.
Yeah, you know what is funny? With Bird, the more the game tightens up, the more he relaxes and gets loose. And those competitive juices take over.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. McHale handling his business. Never looking pressured or hurried, unfazed.
Ainge against Scott. Johnson. Cleared away by Bird. And so Bird will bring it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. Not gonna go. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Outside, Scott. Clock at 6. Tries it from 9. That does not go.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Johnson rips down the board.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
And that one is good.
And that is a gigantic shot from Abdul-Jabbar. This guy does not shy away from the spotlight at all.
Now, here is Ainge. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Green. Oh, what a play inside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Cleans it in off the window.
Big shot that time from Robert Parrish. This is why his guys trust him so much. He delivers.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1, we'll see if they try it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. Outside Worthy. Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Scott. The long shot, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
All right, fans, if you want the free t-shirt, get out and get loud. All right, fans, who wants a t-shirt? It's time for t-shirts. Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, fans. Stand up and make
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Launches it. A three-pointer. Good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks,
Maxey's got 7.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves Keep it going. Next answer.
Lineup here for Philadelphia. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and it's McBride in for Brunson. A minute 39 left to play in the first quarter. McBride passes to Bridges. Back to McBride for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
New York has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Clarkson passes to Anunoby. He's off on that one. Grimes with a defensive effort. Philadelphia shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Oubre. The three is up. Can't hit that one. And here are the Knicks now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
I think they just got caught completely by surprise, and they never managed to fully recover.
Outside Grimes. Watford with a screen. Launches it. Unable to get that one. It's all tied in Philadelphia. We'll get right back to the action when we return. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Jared McCain out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the power forward spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship, with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You got to respect that mindset. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Drills it from deep.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Pass to Embiid. Inside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
And as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now Clarkson. Towns looking for an opening. To the middle. Here's Kolek. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now here's McCain. No made baskets yet. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
ENT.
You were a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Here's McCain. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Oubre. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Robinson. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Oubre.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. New York also changing it up. OG Anunoby's checked in for Clarkson. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Kullert. Here's Brunson. Yet to see a basket. Towns outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson outside. Joel Embiid with the board. The Sixers trailing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. The three ball. Rebound by Philadelphia.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Maxey. Coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland.
And in addition to putting up points, he terrorized ball handlers, racking up a ton of steals.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 3. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
That evens the score. Maxi's got 10 points in the game.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxi, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Brunson passes to Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Anunoby for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Edwards. No points yet. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Brunson passes to Robinson. Out left to the wing. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance. Anunoby's gotten his second bucket.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
All right, everybody. Now coming on the court, your Sixers ENT. Let me hear you.
For Philadelphia. Barlow's checked in for Joel Embiid. George comes in for Oubre, and it's Edgecombe in for Edwards. Hart's checked in for New York. .127 left in the second period. Grimes, the pass to Maxey. Grimes up top. Now here's George. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. The Sixers with another miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Bridges outside. Releases. They get it back. Out to the wing. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
George outside. Back to Maxey. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Maxey's got 13 now.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Knicks leading by 3. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Brunson taking his time here. Barlow grabs the miss.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. New York out in front, up by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot from Cleveland. They're thinking about the shot. You are so close. Let's hear it from the participants.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. The Hawks playing at State Farm Arena as they go up against the Celtics. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
He's feeling it, exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to seal those gaps because he's making it look too easy.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 3-point lead. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Anunoby in at small forward. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Maxey against Brunson. Maxey attacking. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Brunson. Towns owning it inside.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
'76ers trail by 5. Here's Edgecombe. He's scoreless. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the basket by Bridges.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Now it's some numbers for Jalen Brunson.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
76ers trail by 7. Maxey surveying the D from the baseline, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, "It's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work." Guys?
Trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. Knicks leading by 7. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Back to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. For 3, Maxey. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
To the left side wing. Towns against Embiid. Towns, left side. 6 on the shot clock. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Maxey. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brunson. To the inside. Fades and shoots. And it's New York scoring again.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Brunson against Maxey. George outside. Sends it home from 3-point land. George has got 5 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
1:53 left in the third quarter. Brunson passes to Towns. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Maxey. Fires the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks leading by 5. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Here's Edgecombe. No points so far. 52 seconds left in the third. Maxey against Brunson. 5 to shoot. Maxey, that's good.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooter.
Outside Brunson. Embiid against Towns. Back to Brunson. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Maxey. Pass to George. Now here's Embiid. Covered by Towns. No good that time. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Knicks. They're up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
We need you to get loud.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Quentin Grimes out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Edwards. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
As to Kolek, here's Towns. Robinson, a screen on Embiid. Towns for three. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
Three-pointer Embiid. The rebound by Kolek. New York leading by 6 to the paint. Robinson gets the bucket.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Grimes. From behind the arc. Robinson with a steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Puts it up. And it's New York with another.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. The 76ers with some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for McCain. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson is checked in for Kolek. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Maxey. Back to Embiid. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Brunson from downtown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Embiid. The Sixers with another miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Sixers.
There's one for the low light. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
McCain's checked in for Walker. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for McBride. Up top, Embiid. Looking to end this cold spell. The rebound by Bridges.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Brunson passes to Towns. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now McCain. Pass to Embiid. Now Maxey. It's McCain on the wing. Embiid, a screen on Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Towns. Knicks leading by 12. Outside Anunoby. The free ball is down.
That is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
All right, fans, let's make the noise for the Move, Drop, and Shoot, Sixers, TNT.
Changes for Philadelphia. Barlow's checked in for Oubre. Paul George comes in for Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for McCain. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in. Here's Maxey. Outside Embiid. Outside Maxey from downtown. The free is in.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
And here's New York now. They're on a 12-3 run. Now Towns. Another chance. Oh, Karl Anthony Towns. He's a menace on the glass.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Yeah, good to see Towns being engaged on defense. Just great timing to come up with the rejection.
Hard outside. With the floater. And that basket is good.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Oh, the shot misses. Knicks leading by 16.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Yes, sir, it's good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Towns outside. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's score, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Now Towns. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's all. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
Inconsistent, back to the biz now. I was in a system. Now I'm on the M-way doing them trips now. I know on me thinking I'm lit now, but I've been lit from a kid, I'm just big now. Make her the gal, them still wanna look out. Thinks I'm gone, cause she saw me with gigs now. Open the bits now, moving diligent. Something I didn't even know was innocent. Bike some with ice. That summertime nights got everyone billing them. All of the bad ones in and out gym again. Maxi dress in the back just jiggling. Don't know why, try act like say he's a stand-up guy when he's more Mo Gilligan. But you ain't patting like that. Some actors ain't savage like that. What's up?
And it's the West All-Stars to start out. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. Doncic against Halliburton. Got that one up quick.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really... put you on your heels.
Halliburton with it. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Embiid. No good there. Good defense by Jokic. And SGA has got the ball here for the West All-Stars. 4-point game. James against Tatum. Giannis outside. Lillard from outside. And another miss by the East. And here is LeBron. And he banks in the layup.
LeBron James. A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Lillard outside. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Here's Doncic. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Tatum looking around. Embiid with the screen on LeBron. Tatum's shot is off. The West All-Stars with the ball. Doncic bounce pass. James against Halliburton. To the inside. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by James.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Lillard misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Durant kicks to SGA. Jokic sets the screen for SGA. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Tatum dishes to Giannis. Embiid with it. He's picked up by James. Mitchell wide open. And another miss by the East. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Leading by 5. And the shot goes in. Jokic has got his second bucket.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
He's with the ball. Mitchell outside. Now, here is Halliburton. Still without a basket. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Brown is checked in for the East. Davis is checked in for the West. Doncic up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Towns is checked in for Anthony Davis. The East trail by 9. Halliburton outside. Back to Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Embiid. Hits the jumper.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here's the West with the ball. Doncic outside. To the middle. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Here's Halliburton. No scoring in this one. Pass to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Halliburton. Hands it from downtown.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Towns against Embiid, and the dunk by Towns.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, trailing here by 8. SGA against Halliburton. Brown outside. And another three from the east.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
James kicks to SGA. High arcing shot, and the shot goes in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the West All-Stars going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the West All-Stars.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Kawhi Leonard. George is out there with Jokic. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Curry in at the point. Curry can't get it to go. And so Brown will bring it up for the East. 8-point game. Tatum setting the pick for Brunson. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Booker finds Jokic. Right side Curry. Fires the three. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Shoots it. Brunson with another miss. The West leading by 11. Pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Lillard's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Durant's checked in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Adebayo with a screen on Curry. That's a 2 from Lillard. That's good on the jump shot. Lillard's got his first bucket in this one.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Now here's Curry. Jokic sets the screen for Durant, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Back to you.
Yep, it flips quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. Here's Curry. Booker the pass to Durant. Jokic sets the screen for KD. His three-pointers off the mark. The East trail by 11. Here's Mitchell. And Kevin Booker pulls it down. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Outside, KD. It's Curry outside. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the West All-Stars. Brown the pass to Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Booker inside, covered by Mitchell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the West leads by 16.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Now here's Brown. Outside, Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brown. Over Durant. Misses off the right iron. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Curry against Lillard. Top of the key. Again, the West All-Stars.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Leonard. Now here's Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 11.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And the East with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jaylen Brown. Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, James checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Luka Doncic comes in for Devin Booker. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Curry. .122 left to play here in the half. High post, Embiid. Five to shoot. And another miss by the East.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The East trail by 21. Tatum passes to Lillard. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And another miss by the East. LeBron dishes to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James. Doncic has got 9.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Embiid. They could use a bucket, and Embiid throws it down.
Got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Doncic outside. And the three ball is good. He's got 12.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And so it's the West All-Stars holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Embiid, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Tatum in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
Giannis just doesn't stop working, plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Back to Doncic. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Lillard left side. Tatum passes to Embiid. Halliburton for 3. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's good. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Nothing the D could do there. No way to stop Doncic. He's so hard to guard.
And Lillard kicks to Embiid. It's rebounded by the West. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3 for Doncic. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Now a timeout called by the East. And here are the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo passes to Tatum. Three-pointer, Lillard. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 7 points.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Back to Doncic. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside for Halliburton. Back to Giannis. Pass to Lillard. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Doncic. The West leading by 22. KD passes to Jokic. And the rejection by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the denial.
James with it. Halliburton picks him up. And Jokic slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Pass to Embiid. Lillard outside. Here's Halliburton. And another miss by the East. Doncic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the East. Halliburton outside. Tatum kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Halliburton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. 6 points for him.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Over Lillard, again, the West All-Star.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And here is Tatum. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Lillard. And West also making a switch. Leonard, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. Down low, James. And the dunk by LeBron.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's West now. Here's LeBron. And it goes down 2 points. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
.144 left in the third quarter. Halliburton finds Mitchell. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Back to Mitchell for the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The three for Doncic. And it's the East with the rebound. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Halliburton. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Halliburton's got 8 points.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Halliburton's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. And Jokic throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
43 seconds left in the third. Lets it go with a three. And another three from the East.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
And the dunk by SGA.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Tatum setting the pick for Halliburton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the West All-Stars have possession. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The wing jumper off target.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Giannis. Halliburton's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so it's the West All-Stars cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Doncic. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Stephen Curry. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Stephen Curry. And it's Durant. And it's Doncic in at the two-guard spot.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Lillard scanning the floor. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a three. It's rebounded by the West. Here's Curry. Not enough on that one as it misses. Leonard against Brown. Now here is Halliburton. And here is Mitchell. Kicks it out to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Doncic against Halliburton. Leonard dishes to Doncic. Over Halliburton, and it's Doncic missing. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the East. Halliburton, no good. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Doncic. Curry, a screen on Brown. Takes the 13-footer. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Halliburton outside. The kick out to Brown. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry passes to Durant. Over Mitchell. KD's shot is off. He's with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Shoots over Curry. Mitchell's shot is good.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. changes here for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Jason Tatum in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic has checked in for Towns. James comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Curry. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. SGA feeling it out a bit. Puts it up from 7, and Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got 19 points.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Now Tatum, good ball movement here by the East. And it's Halliburton missing. SGA kicks to James. KD on the wing. Guarded by Tatum. KD passes to Jokic. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Halliburton, no good.
Trying to match threes, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Jokic draws the double. Pass to James. Now Doncic. No good on the triple. Lillard, right side. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
The West leading by 23.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the game. And it's Doncic missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside for Halliburton. Shoots over KD. And it's Halliburton missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. James finds Doncic. Releases. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Halliburton in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Halliburton's got 14 points now in the second half.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Doncic outside. Outside Durant. .59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Doesn't go for him. Halliburton kicks to Lillard. That one goes in.
You could just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the West. It's an 18-point game. Now Durant. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. And the West leads by 20.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Tatum. No good there with the step-back J. Doncic feeling it out. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, We appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And coming to you from the borough of Brooklyn, I'm Blake Suniga. Pleased to have you here along with my broadcast partners, Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. So many incredible front court players in the history of the WNBA. And we have a great matchup tonight between two of the best currently going at it.
Hey, look at the skill set of that matchup tonight. It's as elite as you can get in the entire W.
Well, they both do so much for their teams every time they take the court. This is truly a marquee matchup that everyone has tuned in to see.
Outside, Sabally. Thomas a screen. Sabally, no good. Now Ionescu. Pass to Phoebish. Cloud. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Thomas. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And here's Copper. Off on the layup. On offense, here the Liberty. Cloud outside. Back to Ionescu. Let's go. Mercury with the rebound.
For the Mercury, a 2025 trade brought in all-star Satu Sabally.
A first-team All-WNBA selection in 2023, Sabally is a high-level scorer and has great size at 6'4". I think Phoenix is going to be building around her going forward.
Now here's Thomas. Back to Copper. Takes the three. They get the rebound. Lets the three fly. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Stewart. Some solid defense from Satu Sabally. Looking for a basket here to break this deadlock. Now here's Thomas. Shakes her. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Ionescu can't get it to go. And so here's Phoenix. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. Thomas down low. And again, Phoenix no good. On offense, here the Liberty. Stewart, guarded by Sabally. That gives them the lead.
When you let Stewart get inside, you're just not going to stop her. Too much length, too much game.
Here's Copper. Cloud with the steal. Ionescu outside. Stewart. Cloud. She's covered by Copper. Here's Ionescu. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Drives to the rim and finishes through contact. Is there anything Ionescu can't do?
Here's Copper. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Launches it. The Mercury with another miss. New York in the lead. Pass to Phoebish. From outside, and that's collected by Kalia Copper. In the 2024 finals, Sabrina Ionescu hit one of the biggest shots in league history.
With the series 1-1, Sabrina nailed the deep three with just a second left, silencing the crowd of over 19,000 in Minnesota. That was a key win and a huge reason why the Liberty won it all for the first time.
Now here's Cloud. Outside Stewart. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Basket made. Just her second this contest. He's now 2 for 7.
Great hustle play right there, guys. Energy, passion. This is what you play the game for.
Copper outside. Shoots over Cloud. And Copper can't get it to go.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Now here is Stewart. 5 to shoot. Back to Cloud. Pass to Phoebish. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Thomas. Phoenix trailing here. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Copper with the ball. She's covered by Cloud. Copper no good.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Ionescu can't get it to go. Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. And that one good.
That's a nice drive there. She beat the lone defender and was wide open under the bucket.
Close one. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Thomas. And no good. Trying to get that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Liberty out in front. They're up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
Here's Johannes. To the middle. And Jones gets it to go.
So fluid in her movements. Defenders dread guarding Jones in the pick and roll.
And the Mercury with possession. Trailing by 5.
Back in 2020, the Liberty won the draft lottery and took Sabrina Ionescu with the first pick. Good decision.
Oh, a great decision. I mean, she has changed this franchise. An all-WNBA selection multiple times. New York has made the playoffs every year Sabrina's been healthy. And she was a big reason the Liberty won their first title ever in 2024.
Now here's Bonner. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. That one on Misaman.
She really can play in and out as a 6'4" wing with length. Joanna Bonner, a difficult matchup.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, in a league of superstars, there's some fantastic players that get overlooked. Who would you say falls into that category for you guys?
You know, Lexi Hull, the wing, she doesn't light up a box score, but she's a really good defender who does the little things. makes the winning plays. Her plus-minus numbers are usually really good. And you also throw in, she's an excellent three-point shooter.
Well, I'm going to go with the point guard, Jordan Canada. You know, she's been an all-defensive team member, and she's just so good at running an offense.
Well, she sets up so many of her teammates. Nice to see Cloud being the one getting the pass.
Brown sets a screen from past the arc. The offensive rebound. Just 4 to shoot. Bonner outside for 3. It's rebounded by Savali. Beeson right side. Here's Jones. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
You can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate. Go inside and take charge of the paint.
And there it is.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Johannes. Beyond the arc. DeWanna Bonner with the rebound.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Fires from deep. The rebound by the Liberty. And just about the oldest player in the league, DeWanna Bonner is not slowing down, fellas.
I mean, just watch her. She's facing off with players, some of which are 15 years younger than her. And you never guess that with how well Bonner moves.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. DeWanna Bonner on the wing. Off target from outside. New York leading. To the paint. Here's Savali. It's rebounded by Savali. Down low. Here's Brown. Makes it off the glass.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
And the Liberty call time here. In the offseason, Brittany Griner signed with Atlanta, leaving the Mercury after 11 years.
Griner was the first pick in the 2013 draft, won a title back in 2014, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, 9 All-Star appearances, but best of all, Brittany was a great member of the Phoenix community.
Almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. Back to Stewart. Shot clock at 5. That's basket number 2 with her third shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
2 minutes remaining.
Hopper outside. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Misaman. Good D by Emma Misaman. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Well, Ionescu has the kind of range that you simply have to respect. She's such a reliable three-point shooter.
Thomas outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The Mercury trail. Whitcomb with it. Cloud picks her up. Copper outside. Thomas. In it goes. That's her third bucket. And she's missed 5 so far.
Well, you know, unlike other wings, Thomas makes her money inside, not taking those long jumpers.
Pass to Miesemann. Ionescu knocks down the 3-ball.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Here's Copper. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. The three-pointer is on target.
Copper is such a good three-point shooter. That's the kind of look we're working towards.
Pass to Stewart. Cloud. From deep. And again, it's a Liberty from deep.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Here's Thomas. Miesemann covering. Good D by Emma Miesemann. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Liberty out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Too bad. Give it up for the participants.
The second half just about to get going here. Sabrina Ionescu really making a difference out there.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
Here's Copper. Over Cloud.
And Copper can't get it to go.
New York in the lead.
It was a long time coming, but the Liberty finally won it all in 2024.
You think about it, it's their first championship after losing in the finals 5 times, including the year before, 2023. And it wasn't easy. It took the full 5 games, overtime in that game 5, but Liberty fans got to see their team win on their court. Such a sweet feeling.
To Thomas. Good work defensively by Breanna Stewart. Second half rolling along, about a minute's late here.
Cannot fall asleep when guarding Breanna Stewart from downtown. She has the kind of range you simply have to respect.
Now here's Copper.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ionescu outside. To Trey. Mercury with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Count it.
Clearly, Sabally not shy about a little physicality. Goes right through the contact.
Ionescu has it. 11 points in the game. Cloud. Stewart inside. She's covered by Thomas. Right wing. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And Copper can't get it to go.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Pointer Brianna Stewart. And it's rebounded by Sabally.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Thomas outside. Copper outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Cloud. Misses off the left iron.
Hey, every team wants length and shooting. Brianna Stewart brings you both.
And both at an elite level defense as well. I mean, Stewart's 6'4", one of the best shot blockers on one end. And offensively, she's more than capable of a 50-40-90 season.
Now here's Thomas. She has 6. On the wing, Kalia Copper. She's covered by Cloud. Copper misses.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Shot is good by Ionescu.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, the top pick of the 2020 draft, she had a bit of an inconsistent start to her career.
Spraining her ankle her rookie year and just playing 3 games. In her second season, she shot 38%. But you got to give Sabrina credit. The Walnut Creek Wonder worked herself into the star we know today.
New York on D. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Pass to Bonner. That's in there. Alyssa Thomas with the assist.
That's why it's so hard to guard Bonner. Not afraid of the trees. She has a solid inside game.
And here's Ionescu. She's got 14. Stewart inside. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots. Now Bonner. 11 feet out. She squares up and sinks it.
With a balanced offensive attack, Bonner embraces mid-range opportunities because she'll take what the defense gives her.
Nailed from three-point land.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Here's Vibish. To the inside. Stewart, pass to Jones. Outside for Stewart. Goes up again. Again, the Liberty good for two.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Copper. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Yes, it's good.
The incredible focus Stewart has. Even when the D gets physical, he stays with the play.
Here's Copper. Will it go? A kick out to Bonner. Got it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Liberty up 19. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Well, 2024 was the final season of Diana Taurasi's WNBA career, a player that many refer to as the GOAT.
Absolutely. I mean, the all-time leader in points scored, 3-time WNBA champion, 14 all-WNBA team selections, 6 gold medals at the games. The list just goes on and on.
Yeah, we could spend the entire game talking about what DT did. I mean, she inspired generations of players and fans while helping build and sustain the success of this league.
Now here is Ionescu. Pass to Gardner. Back to Ionescu. That three off the mark.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Inside. New York with the rebound. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And that one's good.
Well, in the paint, Gardner uses her length and finesse to find buckets.
Here's Bonner. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
The three-pointer, no good. And it's New York's ball. 19-point game. Pass to Gardner. Now Ionescu. And a miss there on the triple. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Copper from downtown. It's rebounded by Savali. Cloud outside. Up top, Misaman. And Bonner pulls it down. And so here's Phoenix. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Got her with the pump fake. Savvy move there.
You have to be disciplined on defense. Fighting on every pump fake just isn't going to get it done. Trust me, I learned the hard way.
New York calls timeout. Here's Ionescu. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Stewart inside. Thomas on her. It's stolen by Alyssa Thomas. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
And so it's New York with it. They lead by 14. Pass to Jones. Loud outside. Now here is Stewart. She's covered by Thomas. Left side, Stewart. Just 3 to shoot. Tasha Cloud from outside.
And that's a lot of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest player out there.
Now it appears an injury on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And when you see a player have to come out of the game like this, I mean, I'm just hoping for the best.
Absolutely. Let's hope we get an update that tells us it's nothing major. That would be the best news.
In for Phoenix, number 21, Kalani Brown.
Thomas with the ball. Pass to Copper. There's the 3. That's in there. Alyssa Thomas with the assist.
Well, Copper can sometimes be a selective three-point shooter, so she must have been feeling that look.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ionescu outside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And here's Thomas. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Copper. Good on the shot, and that shades the lead to single digits.
They made a great run to make this game close again, and now is no time to take their foot off the gas. They've got to keep going.
And I'm sure they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it, and they're going to keep the pressure on and just keep on coming.
It is just so hard to make the comeback all the way and take the lead, though.
She really had her eyes open. It's just good vision when you can see the open shot outside and get it to your teammate that has that look.
Now Thomas. The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out. And a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they should use some clock.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Stewart. It's over Sabali. Stewart can't hit. Here's Copper. That one falls coming off Alyssa Thomas's feet.
Well, things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still pretty big, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and facing that kind of deficit, they're going about it the right way. They're getting aggressive on defense, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
At least now they're playing good basketball.
Now here's Ionescu. Pass to Thiebish. And here's Stewart. Loud outside. Offline with the three. And it's the Mercury with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. She gets it in there.
Assisted by number 8.
Good position here to ride it out.
They certainly are. If they play smart here, this game's over.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu drills it from outside.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting. Keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing it?
Takes this one by a big margin. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor. They really see the Rebel with confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.